Hey, Exel here for a little bit of a different video. We're here to look at my buddy Darkchyld95, who's running Cho'Gath, and will normally take this either in the mid lane or top lane, but he's an extremely strong laner, gold 1 currently right now. Will definitely hit plat this season, and will just be a good video to show how he's such an impressive laner. Picks up kills and is able to affect the mid game and late game so effectively. So here we have early invade going on. Big hook by Thresh, just missed slightly. Just gonna get an overlay how I like it. Flash coming up and picks up 1 kill. Bad move by Fiddle, getting the triple hit up from the tower there. Doesn't give the team a kill, but that is going to slow him down. We do have Braum as the jungler. That is not something I'm familiar with. I don't think I've ever seen it before. So, and then we have a Twitch. Instead of an AD carry, it's going to be a Twitch AP carry on the bot lane. So that's right. So they're doing triple AP with Braum and Thresh as their AD. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, so here we go. We have him just going to slightly be able to push up this lane. He decided not to go blue first. Cho'Gath, you have 2 starts. You either go E for these spikes here, or you go for the Q, which is the knockup. Back to top lane. Kayle's gonna push this lane. He should take over this lane early. Darius is really aggressive. But that's just what she wants to do, to start working towards that Nashor's tooth. And the early level 2 from Thresh here should be positioning right over here. It's just kind of a blind hook. He was just looking to see if Kayle was going to dodge that way. But I like him to move ahead of the wave with that extra level and look to auto attack and then to a possible hook. Small mistake. Hook landed there with the auto attack. Very nice combination. Hook, auto, and then Sona was able to back out. Still at level 1, so took a lot of damage. Went to less than half. Everything else is going. We have Braum trying to do his red buff. Kha'Zix positioning that, trying to get the kill. Not going to be able to pick up the kill on Braum. Very close. Oh, Darkchyld able to go up, and 1 more shot. Oh, so close. Oh, that was just a millisecond off. So close to picking up that kill, but and ended up getting the knockup and got a kill for Cho'Gath there. Braum should have a very hard time in the jungle against Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix should be able to have his way with him. Well, Braum by Kayle 2-0 right now. Should be able to get the first part of the Nashor's Tooth. And should have a huge advantage on Darius. He went Berserker Greaves. Not necessarily a build I would go for. I mean, movement speed is good on Kayle, but I would be looking personally for a little more attack speed. We'll see how Kayle does. Also, the double Dorans into possibly an attack speed item might have been useful as well. But let's see how the Berserker Greaves works on that. We have Ahri calling in on a gank on Cho'Gath right now. Cho'Gath does have the minion advantage. Not too afraid of a gank right now. No vision coming down. Minion control for Darkchyld. Ends up getting the 2-on-2 with the minions. Don't receive any kills. Let's take a look. Charm landed. They're going to focus Braum here because guaranteed kill. Thresh killing the Caitlyn on the bot lane, and very nice job. That's 2 kills already for the Cho'Gath. Now this is the 7.10 version where Cho'Gath can get much more stacks than 6 and doesn't lose stacks upon dying. Kayle 3-0 right now with the double buffs. Those Berserker Greaves were useful. Was able to get the kill with Darius bot lane was able to push in as red. Gonna go ahead and buy. I'm thinking do an extra Doran's ring and then here pick us 2 assists. Fairly even on the farm. We'll probably move about 10 down when he goes back to lane. Really waiting for an item right now. Fresh with the gold generating item. A little bit strange here instead of going the Tarragons. But if you're not confident getting those stacks, probably best to not waste a farm for you and your team. Just go ahead and get the gold generating item that's guaranteed gold, and then I guess work on it in custom games, work on it in non-ranked games. Here Cho'Gath went the blasting one and what looks like just the initial build of a catalyst. That would be a little bit strange because the catalyst would be for the Rod of Ages, and then the blasting one would be for a more offensive item. So a little bit strange, kind of going with 2 half items, but went ahead and picked up the red ward and a couple of pots. Hit the level 6, so looking to start stacking that up. You get 5 stacks on minions, and then you have to look at other ways to get big as Cho'Gath. Personally, I love the change. It was always really disappointing only having a 6 stack maximum. You're always just trying to get 6 stacks for a team fight, teleport, or with a roaming. And frankly, this gives a lot more late game. Alright, so there you go. Goes ahead and picks that up. That's the first stack. And yeah, there you go. Minion complete. And so this is what you can get stacks with now. Dragons, very, very important. Epic monsters, important, and champions. So especially those early dragons and champions are getting those early stacks. The more you get on those, because you always end up maxing out the minion stack. The 5 minion stack is super easy to get. You can get that for 12 minutes if you focus it. It's getting the champions and the early dragons that really give you those extra stacks and let you hit the 10 plus stack mark. And you have about 3,000 or 4,000 hit points as Cho'Gath, and lucky team trying to burst down a 3,500 hit point Cho'Gath. They're not going to. They're just going to go try to focus someone else. So big minion lead, as you can see here. Not only does he get the kills, but has a great minion lead. 54 farm in a little bit more than 8 minutes. Very, very strong. Much higher than everyone else in the game except for the Kayle, but Kayle is dominating this top lane. So both players are doing this. Carry. Flash goes for the Kayle. Doesn't look like she'll be able to pick that up. Probably wants to run away for it. Might have wanted to do that under turret as Darius. I don't think you're going to get this kill. A bit of a misplay there. But might try to pick up the kill here. We have Kha'Zix. I expect him to jump in and try to get the slow with his range. No, he doesn't go for it. He either doesn't have it up or just doesn't want to die. I really expected him to do that. Maybe he wasn't sure about where the rest of the team was for his opponents. Kind of going around. Cho'Gath still pressuring top. They probably could go for an easy top lane turret. Ron goes ahead and uses the smite on Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix so close to dying. He dies to the minion. Oh, he was just trying to lifesteal off of the red buff, just try to stay alive, but should have just continued running back. I think would have lived there. Third kill on the Cho'Gath has got the double buffs now. This Braum has had a pretty hard time. It's very surprising he even has the 2 kills. Going for the attack speed item, so looking to get those procs to get the stun on his auto attack procs. So I guess this is a strategy. Don't necessarily see it too often, but definitely Braum in the jungle. You want to try to keep him down as long as possible. You want to counter jungle him. You want to get your lanes ahead before he can start affecting the map. If I was Cho'Gath or if I was Kha'Zix, I'd be calling Dragon shortly. So Cho'Gath is going to go back, and we're going to see what type of item he was going for. I think he's going to finish his Catalyst and then go for the Rod of Ages. Yeah, there he goes. Let's pick that up. 10 minutes, 30-second Rod of Ages, very, very strong. That's an early Rod. he's going to have that stacked before 21 minutes. Should be a monster in this mid game, but I don't know if as big of a monster as this Kayle. If red team can protect this Kayle, like the Braum might be able to do, like the Thresh might be able to do, might just be able to burst that chokeout. But let's see. Early dragon definitely would be what they should be going for. As you can see, Cho'Gath and Kha'Zix going towards this dragon. They're going to go ahead and give up pressure on top and mid. I'm not sure if this is the wisest call. It's one that's always Cho'Gath would definitely want to be calling that you're going to have this dragon. There you go. He does have the chomp. Look over 1,000 health to see if he gets it. There you go. That's that chomp. And as you can see, he's got 3 stacks. He's got a dragon and a champion devour. Those are 2 really strong early stacks. And for 11 minutes 30 seconds, having the 3 stacks with those 2 high value and the Rod of Ages, Cho'Gath looking very good right now. This is just a random game I was watching of my friend Darkchyld here, but he's just a fabulous solo laner, and one that you definitely want to pay attention to, especially his top lane is so impressive with Riven and some of his top lane picks that he can really just carry the game with. Maybe the team would have wished he would have went top lane because Darius is having a real hard time with this Kayle. Darius is one of those champions that he just cannot get this side because he does weight, no damage, has no tank, and he's going for a CZ run. Nice collapse over by Darius, and knocked up by the Cho'Gath. Gonna get with his double knockup, 3 on 2. Kha'Zix already going down for the Kayle, and they're able to get the kill for Kayle. And here we're gonna have Braum not wanting to take that down, but just going to go ahead and take it. Definitely the honey fruit here and the Rift Herald is definitely what you want to be going for at this point. I don't know if they're gonna call it. There are 3 people, nobody even close, no jungler in the way at all. You lost that first dragon, free Rift Herald there. Could have had the Braum tank it. You didn't have a smite available, but 3 people is definitely more than enough to take that. So a missed opportunity there, especially with the new Rift Herald. It's so much more useful to be getting towers down that you don't want to throw away those opportunities. 12 minutes and 30 seconds, 45 seconds, that sort of thing. And it would have only taken 15-20 seconds to take. You still could have done the double back as you wanted to before. But let's see if that cost them. They are pretty much ahead. They have a 4,500 gold lead. They are down a dragon. He does have that first dragon, but no towers. They used a lot of pressure on top. They had some damage on mid lane, but was able to pick up that first dragon. Really relying on Cho'Gath to carry this. He is positioned to do it. Gonna have to get a pick. Gonna have to have somebody help him out. It's not gonna be this Darius. Come on, Kha'Zix, get in there. Goes ahead and uses that flash, but a little bit too little too late. Probably a good idea for the Kha'Zix not to jump between 2 turrets, but when you see your teammate going in like that, sometimes it's just better to follow a wrong call with your team than it is to make the right call by yourself. Meanwhile, Darius doesn't even want to go back. I don't blame him. 5-0-1. We have the first build, okay, with Berserker Greaves Rush, followed by the Rage Blade, and then it's going to go into the Nasher. A little bit of an unusual build, but hey, it is working. You can have sort of a lane lead. Pretty much whatever you're going to do is going to work. Normally, the Rush of the Nasher's Tooth is much more standard, followed by the Berserker Greaves and the Rage Blade, but here we see a slightly different build path to the same build, and ended up working for them. Has not died yet, as opposed to the Cho'Gath, who has died 3 times, and just has a massive minion lead, 120 minions at 15 minutes. Very, very good job. Very good job by the Thresh. Separate a bad and good Thresh with those lanterns and those placements. A little bit aggressive here by the Kayle. He went back, but really doesn't matter. He should be able to get the lantern from this Thresh. This Thresh wants to go in. He's like, okay, we're doing it. Go in. I just need to take really not really the CC, throws the lantern in. A little bit late on that, but they are going to be able to pick this up. Caitlyn has no chance against this team. He's just looking to CC a little bit, and the 2-for-1 right now for the team. Picks massive 9,300 gold lead at 15 minutes 45 seconds. And as this is a regular game, I really don't see this going past 20. Frankly, the 15-minute surrender has just come into play on this patch, the 7.10 patch, and they now Darius up here against the Rom, but Darius is 0-3 right now in his own minion wave. He's very close to dying here, still might die. We have him down to 110 hit points, and that is it. Went down to 110, and yes, you can take out the Braum jungle, and that's unfortunate because it shows you why a Braum jungle is not normally taken. Because if you can't kill a top laner who's got beat so badly like that, then CC objective control. But hey, everything's okay. The team's at a huge lead right now. Maybe he's just experimenting. This is a normal game, so if you're going to be trying to battle as your Braum you want to go ahead and see how you're going to do against different lanes, different strengths.
Forward.
We're going to see Kayle putting the top pressure here. Very good job to ward. You want to ward down below the brush because you're going to see the damage here. You want to ward up here in the brush. It's going to be a little bit of a late response. You're not going to see somebody coming up from this way. So this area, generally this area right here is the best area to ward when you're pushing that. Very max range hook trying to get some damage. You have Kayle going inside the base, just barely not even caring. Beautiful lantern again from the Thresh. Thresh very on point with those lanterns, just on the bot lane, which is a little bit aggressive with the Kayle. Could have hung back and gave him the lantern, but didn't do her this time. And Kayle, once again, is just going from lane to lane and has not been able to be killed. With the Kayle ultimate, 3 seconds, and the Fresh Lantern with the Braum on the team, really a good way to protect this Kayle, who's carrying this game. A little bit of a slowdown there. We have the team emerging on the Kazakhs. Very nice flash. And goes for the hook. Gets wrong on that. Kayle just trying to be a little bit aggressive there. I just trying to experiment with things in this game. Thresh really doesn't want to be landing a hook there. Probably wants to be given a lantern. His jungler. I think he has enough time. Go jungler. Oh, and Darius goes ahead and cancels that. That time. Very nice job by him. Goes ahead and takes the last bone out. Fiddle is out there. We're going to have Sona chasing. Very nice defensive hook by the Thresh. Thresh will probably not go in on that. He just wanted to stop Sona from chasing. We have Kayle up, try to be on the Sona, goes ahead and gets exhausted. We have Thresh getting dumped by the Darius, and we have a 2-1 with the Kayle. Let's see if it's going to be enough. Looks like it might be enough. Goes ahead and gets the slow on Caitlyn. It finishes it off. Really, just like a slow 3 attacks is going to be enough. And like a gift wrap, just like it's Christmas. Thresh beautifully taking the damage here for the Kayle. Another perfect lantern, trying to give him the option. Kayle doesn't want to take it. When he wants to take it, goes ahead and hits that trap. You don't want to stay around here too long because you are having on you, but goes ahead and will secure that and almost with the support of Thresh. So, oh, Thresh, once again with the lantern. I just love this Thresh. I'm a Thresh player myself, and I really appreciate these lanterns, saving your teammate, your 12-0-1 teammate from dying there multiple times. Saves the team. Even the middle AD carry to the bot lane has only died once, and that's really a testament to how Thresh has been doing, because Fiddlesticks died even before in laning phase. He died in the initial rush and hasn't died in the last 18 minutes. So very, very good job from Thresh. Obviously the Kayle is the high point of this game, but you got to give him a number 2 to Thresh. You can affect the game as a support, and there's almost no other support who's a bigger playmaker than Thresh. You got to hit the skill shots. You got to make the plays. So many other supports to pick. If you're not going to make huge game-changing plays, you might as well pick Karma. You might as well pick Blue. You might as well pick Janna. You might as well pick something else that's going to have some sort of inherent effect for your team. But wow, if you can land those plays, Thresh is just one of the best, and you know, a good reason why he's one of the top played high elo support currently in 7.10 patch. So here we have 3 in the mid turret. Haven't been able to check out my boy Darkchyld too much recently. Hasn't been able to do a whole lot just because we have much to work with. Is able to get the 6 stacks right there. As you can see, 2 champions and 1 dragon. Pretty good at this point. Again, did have really strong stats by the mark. Goes ahead and tries to get around. Kayle. We have Darius with his first kill, finally in 1 minute, but is going to be able to go down by the team. Is going to be able to life steal just a little bit. Oh, almost gets that ult finish. We have Rom trying to delay for his team. Cho'Gath almost with the finish, but just does not have any team support. Is up against 3 people. Probably doesn't want to be up against 3 people. We have the charm missing. Able to get the silence, but not too much damage, and just does not have any team help. We have red team just going to go ahead, probably clear out the jungle, probably push some waves in, get some deep vision. That's the beauty about physics and fiddlesticks. You can just go ahead and hit a couple jungle camps and get right up the top. So Dragons are even at 1-1. We still have 10,600 right now, but momentum has kind of stalled out right now. The game has not gotten any more. That means that that's an advantage. At this point, you do want to be trading kills as the blue team. Any sort of trade of kills is just going to even maybe you can just try to win the game because the other team cannot push it fast with 3 or 4 members. The amount of AP damage on the red team, I'd definitely be focused a little bit on that. As you can see, Cho'Gath is doing that with the hit points of Rod of Ages, going right into a Spirit Massage, and then into the Null Magic Mantles that he's going to be building into Magic Resist items. So, perfect build by the Cho'Gath. We have Darius. I don't know what to tell you. He lost so badly that he went ahead and built a Talisman, which I have seen high elo players when they're getting stomped, they go ahead and they build the support item, so they can at least have some sort of utility for their team. So this is a high level play, but really should be building a little bit of that. I'm gonna go ahead and build the Black Cleaver, which by the time he finishes it, which is gonna be 27, 29 minutes. It may not be too effective. It might have been a little bit more useful to build some hit points or magic resist at this point. Maybe even a Hex Drinker, but really should have been really either tanking for his team or doing something. But at least did build a little bit of utility with that Talisman. We have the Kazakhs, who looks like will start to build whoa, goes ahead and finish it. Very nice. 24 minutes. Is only now, having that real kill potential with that second item build. Have Sona getting caught out a little bit. They really can't be getting caught out at this point. They just can't lose. Sona, you gotta give them time enough. Maybe just trying to get some really fair and vision. Oh, I get it! Oh, it's just stunned a little bit. I like the move. You're able to get in there and get the higher damage spell than the Smite. The White does do probably 500 or 600 more damage at this point than the Smite. But went in there, got silenced, and not able to get the ability on. But I like what he was thinking. Go ahead and try to do a normal game. So he's trying to make fancy plays. Right into Kayle, which is pretty much all he could have done. Red team pressure. Has a minion wave coming down. Beautiful lantern once again to get Kayle on the team side. Has the game. I don't see this game going too many other lanterns. There you go. That's a probably about to get that bottom turret down. So very nice carry from the Kayle. A little bit of a unique build with the Darius after getting crushed initially. So I have seen this in high elo diamond play. Building that utility support item. You can do it in mid lane. You can do it in top lane. I haven't seen an 80 carry yet. And then Cho'Gath with the early stacks was doing well in lane, but just unfortunately wasn't able to make a difference in the game. So here's Exel, and here's with the solo lanes cast. And I hope you enjoyed. Bye.